let me backtrack, tell you guys how all of this started. So my son and my mom just came from Africa on April 9th, right? April 9th. I live in Maryland. So they came in, they flew into Dallas Airport. If anybody knows the metro area, DMV, we have a lot of airports. We have Dallas, Reagan, BWI, all of them, right? So I got on the train on my way to the airport, come to find out that this train doesn't even go to the airport. So by the time I would have got off, get on the Uber, whatever, been stuck in traffic to the right airport, I just decided to stay where I was at. So I get off at Metro Center and have to kill time because their flight was delayed and everything until 4:30. So I'm killing time going to Sephora to do my makeup, smell the perfume, do all this other stuff until the flight lands and I go get my son. Anyways, long story short, it's getting late. I'm like, all right, let me just get on the train and beat them at the house. So on my way to the train, back to the train station, I'm on F and 11. So I'm walking up, across the street diagonally is the Metro Center. So as I'm going back to the Metro Center, I see these two people walking into the building, right? Follow them into the building. There's no security there. So I follow them into the building, into the elevator, up to the 10th floor. Just because I'm bored, whatever. Anyways, so I get to the 10th floor and it's the freaking main RIAA. If any of you guys don't know what that is, that's the main music industry building, recording industry association or whatever it stands for. But that's the main building. It's the main building. And mind you, I didn't even know about the RRA until the night before. I was on IG. You know how you're just scrolling through IG. I came across this post that had the numbers for Cardi, Rihanna, and Beyonce. So at the bottom of it, there's this circle with RIAA on it, right? And then what really made me notice that it was the RIAs because I started seeing the plaques on the wall. I started seeing Beyonce's plaques, Whitney Houston, and everybody in between, right? So I'm like, oh my gosh, this is divine. This is meant to be. I'm supposed to be here right now, right this second. So I get to explore. I'm taking pictures, getting my IG lit, getting my Snap lit, all the above. And there's this room, right? There's this room that had a sign that said meeting in process or whatever. So I politely knock and look in, but there was nobody there. So I'm looking, nobody's there. I walk in and
thank you, God, for your grace. Thank you, God, for your mercy. Thank you for all that you've done for me. And Lord, I just ask that you keep the party going.
I see there's a plaque on the wall and I'm reading it and I'm like, this is the chairman's, this is the CEO's office that I'm standing in. I'm like, mama, I made it, nigga, we made it. So I'm all excited. I get down on my knees, get to praying to God, yes, Lord God, thank you, Lord God, for getting me here, and and I just sit there in amazement. I just sit there in amazement, soak it in, and I'm like, now what? So I'm sitting there in the head honcho, the president's chair, Wendy, how you won't ever come back in here again? How are you gonna how are they gonna get in contact with you? Get their car? I got his car, but I'm like, nah, that's just too simple. Let me write him a note. So his desk is empty. There's only his to-do list on there. So I have the idea to leave my wallet there, right? My address on it, oh, they're going to get it back to me safely. He's going to come and hand it to me. I'm going to tell him that I'm an artist. He's going to listen to me. I'm going to get signed. This is what I'm thinking in my head, right? This is what I'm thinking in my head. Until this morning, today is 10 days later, freaking April 29th, right? April, what's the time? Sorry. That's my heart rate. It's moving a little fast right now because I'm excited. But today's date is April 29th. And I wake up today to a freaking police call. To freaking, hi, is this Wendy Grab and Poke? I'm like, yes, this is me. And they're like, oh yeah, it's the District of Columbia Police. Did you happen to leave your wallet anywhere? And I'm like, it's all coming to me. It's all coming to me. So I'm like, yeah. And I told him because, like, I didn't see no malice in all of this. And, like, as soon as it happened, I pretty much, like, I'm like, the police is calling me. I've been in trouble enough times to know that if the police is calling you, it's for something that's not good. The fuck? If it was good, it would have been him calling me. So I'm like, hold on. I left my stuff there so it can get safely returned to me. Like, bruh, I'm gonna post the letter that I wrote down to him on his little to-do list, right? And then besides him, I went to like 4 other offices. And I'm thinking in my head, this is the top. So there's probably cameras on every single corner in this building. I'm not touching shit. So, they pretty much didn't believe that the first time was an accident, and I didn't know what the heck a RIAA was, and which I didn't. Not everything revolves around you guys, and, like, that's pretty much it. They're like, oh, you plotted this, da-da-da. I'm like, you're absolutely right. I did this second time, because I found out what it was, and now I know, and, like, I'm here to tell you guys what I'm capable of. I'm an artist, I'm a singer, I write. If, like, I could write your songs, I can do everything. I'm even, like, I came over there to, like, pitch some freaking business ideas. I came up with this smart promo shirt, and I also, like, I'm just, like, a freaking mad genius. And long story short, I gotta stop saying long story short. But they just lost up. They gave up. They passed up on an amazing person that literally came right to them. And they will see me again, and they will know my face, and they will be mad. And I feel like there has to be something done about this, because if you go into the building, you go into the office, it's freaking 95% white people. Why is 95% white people in charge of a freaking industry that's freaking 95% black people? Like, they're exploiting off of black people. And so literally all I did was freaking write sticky notes like, hey, my name is Yahba, I'm your new songwriter artist. I left my wallet. Make sure Mitch, the CEO, the chairman, gets it back to her safely. It means a lot to her, which it did, because it's a green crocodile wallet. It was like, the story behind it is like, yeah. So that wallet definitely does mean a lot to me. And like I feel like if I was there to do something bad or anything, why would I leave my wallet with my identification and then leave notes with my phone number? Wouldn't I try to be like inconspicuous and not know who, like make you not know who it is or anything like that? Like, anyways, so today I got the phone call, and I was like, y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. I hang up with them, and I'm thinking in my head, they're gonna like try to press charges, try to do like a trespassing thing or something. So I need to beat them, talk to these people, let them know my intentions were good before this trespassing happens and they actually like try to do something.